I'm Melody Ann, founder of Author Nation. Author Nation is a YouTube channel and a community of authors. If you'd like to become a successful nonfiction author, join Author Nation. I will put the link in the description. In today's video, we are discussing ARCs, Advanced Review Copies. Sometimes I call them advanced reader copies. I don't know why. So if I say advanced reader copy, you know what I'm talking about. They're ARCs. Too many indie authors don't take advantage of ARCs. It's a great opportunity. And so here's how you can tap into this opportunity. Okay, first off, what's an ARC? An advanced reader copy. It is not necessarily formatted or fully proofread, so it's not a perfect book. It might still be going through like the last bits of proofreading and editing and revision and formatting, but it is sent out to people prior to the release of the book, so people can read it before it is released, and they can give you testimonials, reviews, and whatnot. So think about when you open up a book, and on the inside it says, reviews for this book, and then you have all these reviews, and like, how do you put those in there before it's even published? ARC copies. That's how you do it. So if you're an indie author, give yourself some time, a few months between, mostly finished and actually in the world published, so that you can send it out to people and get those reviews, so you can put them on the inside, on the back cover, and that certainly helps your book look like somebody's already read it and they've already loved it, and whoever's looking at it right now should buy it. So who do you send ARCs to? Bloggers, reviewers, medias, booksellers, podcasters, anyone who might be interested in reading it and talking or writing about you, giving you a review, or interviewing you, or in some way helping you with the launch of your book. Why send out ARCs? The biggest reason to send out ARCs is to receive a few reviews so that you can use them in the front and on the back of the book. But you can also send it to somebody who might write a foreword for you. That's often something people pay for, and you'd be surprised who you can get to write your foreword. But that's another video. So send them out to people who are well known in your industry, so that the review that you get is from somebody who the readers know and recognize and think, oh, well, if he likes the book, I should buy it too. So that's why you send them out. So when to send ARCs? If you want someone to write a foreword for you that you can put in the front matter of your book, and for reviews inside the book or on the back cover, obviously you have to send that out and get those back before the cover is created and before the book is formatted, which means you're probably sending a book out with proofreading errors, and that's fine. You mark it as ARCed, you say that there'll be errors. Most people receiving ARCs get it. For those who don't, you can just have a note. This is an advanced review copy, and there may be errors. It's not a perfect formatting. The cover will change. They'll get it, and they know what they're doing. They're reading it to give you a review, or to write a foreword, or to be ready to put a review out the first few weeks before or after the book is published. Working backwards from publish date, you have a proofread. You have a proof that you receive for final approval. You upload the manuscript to get it for the final approval. You have all the final revisions and the editing to do, and then you have adding, reviews, and the foreword in the book. So getting your ARCs out has to happen before that. And then think about the people you send them to. They need time. I give each of those people 6 weeks to actually have the advanced copy, to be able to read it and write the foreword or write the review or whatever they're going to do with it. So work from publish date and work backwards. You're probably giving them the book at least 3 months in advance, so that you can get the job done well. This is why traditionally published takes so long. People are like, I don't want to go traditional. It takes so long. But if you look at all the activities that are happening, it makes sense. So don't rush in and people say, oh, I can have your book published in a month. No, they won't have all those great reviews. Well, they won't be real anyways in the front. To plan your indie publishing out so that you can take advantage of all of these things that traditional publishing takes advantage of. How to send ARCs. Most reviewers and media accept digital copies and prefer digital copies of your book. So you don't usually have to print them out and mail them off anymore. I would suggest having an EPUB or a MOBI file. Some might prefer a printed copy or a PDF, but most people want an EPUB or a MOBI file at this point. You can even send a link that expires for security reasons. Services such as BookFunnel and StoryOrigin offer easy ways to get ARCs into the hands of readers. And I think both of them, at the time of this recording, cost $100 a year. And they include like getting ARCs out, but they also include helping you build your email list and a whole bunch of other things as well. Final word on ARCs. When it comes to ARCs, dream big. You might be surprised who will write you a review and who would write you a foreword for your book. That's common practice, and you'd have to pay for it. Make sure they know that the book has not gone through the final edits. It's okay to send a book that is imperfect, as long as they know that it's an ARC copy and you're still working on it. Be clear about your expectations when working with reviewers. Tell them exactly what you're looking for. Don't expect them to know what you need. If you need a review that's under 100 words to put on the back cover, or under 50 words, or you only need a one-liner for the back cover, be clear and specific about that so they can give you what you need. Don't make ARCs a lost opportunity in your book launch. For more about getting reviews, join Author Nation, become a member, and you'll have access to all the amazing resources, including a complete guide on getting reviews for your indie published book.